You know, these are still the early moments after this terrible tragedy in Ahmedabad. And I want to make it very clear that here on NDTV, we do not speculate, we do not jump the gun on a tragedy in which families are still getting to know about what may have happened. But we have spoken to an array of aviation experts, pilots, both retired and serving, including those who've operated from Ahmedabad and operated on Boeing aircraft like the 787 Dreamliner. And we've put together some information that may throw light on what may have happened. I want to say once again that this is all in the realm of only theory right now. Only a crash inquiry can give us clarity. So clues from the crash site, as it were, what may have happened. Now, this particular picture that has become one of the most visible from the crash site shows you the tail section of the aircraft, where we are told by experts that it shows the elevator deflected upwards. Now, these are views of people who actually operate these aircraft, who say the pilots were possibly pulling back on the yoke. That's what this actually says. What does that actually mean? That the fact that the crash video shows the aircraft not being able to climb out, possibly stalling and then descending catastrophically, shows there was possibly no corresponding thrust which was necessary for the aircraft to successfully climb out and depart from Ahmedabad airspace. Something called the auto throttle, which is a computerized system which moderates the throttle system which gives the aircraft its thrust, likely went into something called idle mode, which may have been one of the factors in this. There's a possibility of an air-ground sensor failure, is what we're told by more than one expert. Some others are also telling us that there is a possibility that an engine failure or a bird hit could have triggered this. But once again, it is very, very difficult to speculate on that aspect right now, because there are still others who believe that there could have been some kind of an early takeoff, an early liftoff, possibly a stall once it actually got into the air. Because remember, the impact happened just 5 minutes after takeoff from an altitude of just 800 feet, which is very, very low. All of this, once again, the disclaimer, only a matter of theory. We will have to wait for the crash investigation.